you with your high and mighty ear. Your actions speak so loud, I can't hear word you're saying. Hey sister, bleeding hard with all of your compassion. Your neighbors soon hurt, but can't escape temptation. A man of science with your perfect rules of measure. Can you improve this waste when they're at together? Hey mother mercy, can your lights run through forever? Is your big unity a trouble or a treasure? But I wanna conquer the world. Give all the idiots a brand new religion. Put an end to poverty, uncleanliness and toil. Promote equality and all of my decisions with a quick wink of the eye. And the guy you must be joking. Brother diplomat with worldly aspirations. You see those children cry, you let them at the station. Hey righteous son, you've got rival obligations. And prisoners don't feel your public obligations. But I wanna conquer the world. Give all the idiots a brand new religion. Put an end to poverty, uncleanliness and toil. Promote equality in all of my decisions. I want to conquer the world. Expose the culprit, beat up to the children. You wear a their pollution, they'll sink a whale. We'll have peace on and a global pavilion. I wanna conquer the world. I want to conquer the world. I wanna conquer the world. I want to conquer the world. I can't believe it, the way you look sometimes, like a tramp bomb right on a city street. Oh yeah, and I don't want it, the things you're offering me, civilized bar gone quick ID. Oh yeah, 'cause I'm a 21st century digital boy. I don't know how to live, but got a lot of toys. My daddy's a lazy middle class intellectual. My mama's on Palladium, so ineffectual. It ain't for mystery, yeah. I can't explain it, the things you're saying to me. It's going yeah, 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 oh yeah. 'Cause I'm a 21st century digital boy. I don't know how to read, but I got a lot of toys. My daddy's a lazy middle class intellectual. My mama's on Palladium, so ineffectual. It ain't for mystery, yeah. Let me tell you about no control. Now, I don't give a fuck. But then you told me how bad you had to suffer. Is this really all you had to offer? Cause I'm a 21st century digital boy. I don't know how to live, but I got a lot of toys. My daddy's a lazy middle class intellectual. My mama's on Palladium, so ineffectual. Cat, foot, iron claw, neurofucking surgeon screams for more. Innocence rate when they bomb fire. Everything I want, I really need. A life of mystery, yeah. Right, a symphony against the green version, yeah. Anyway, without further ado, everybody, we'd like to present to you now the Generator. Like a rock, like a planet, like a bucket and a ball. I'm a made-up picture by the joy and the madness I encounter everywhere I turn. I've seen it all along, in books and magazines, like a twit before dying, like a photographic scene. There's a fire behind the window, there's an ugly laughing bear, like a hummingbird siren, like a blood on my door. It's a generator. I've known it all along, right under my skin, like actors in a photograph, like paper in the wind. There's a hammer by the window, there's a knife on the floor, like turbines in darkness, like the blood on my door. It's a generator. Like a rock.
The way the band ended up on Atlantic was this, and it's kind of ironic because, you know, we were a punk band on an indie that was doing well. Epitaph was doing great. Bad Religion was doing great. So a lot of people wonder, you know, why the hell would they leave and go to Atlantic?
The move to Atlantic kind of, it fell under that umbrella of Bad Religion and Epitaph kind of outgrowing each other and smothering each other.
I didn't know at that time that Brett's work at Epitaph was on the verge of being so successful.
There was a thought that Brett and I said, like, well, if we could get Bad Religion off of Epitaph, it would take away a lot of the workload at Epitaph and we could kind of focus on other bands. And I agreed with that and thought, it's something we should look into. Not seriously, we were like, well, let's just go see what we're worth out in the market.
An A&R guy at Atlantic, an old friend of ours, used to write for a fanzine, says, hey man, you should sign to Atlantic, it's cool here, I'll be your A&R guy, we know each other. On a punk label, you can only ever sell, what you're doing, which is great, but don't you want to be even bigger? Don't you want everyone to have a chance to be exposed to your music? And everyone in the band, including myself, thought, yeah, that would be a good opportunity, and maybe an indie label can't, in this day and age, reach the mass market.
We ran into Danny Goldberg, who is a great guy. He was Nirvana's manager and Bonnie Raitt's manager and a straight-up guy. And he really did understand what we were trying to accomplish. And all of a sudden it was, well, here's a legitimate contender who would actually be in our corner.
So it sounded like a good idea. And we went through with it. And something like 2 weeks later, the Offspring's song Come Out and Play got on the radio, and that record just went through the roof. and went platinum and went beyond. You know, it sold something like 5 million in the U.S. now, proving that a punk band can do it on an indie label. By then, Bad Religion had signed to Atlantic, and Offspring and Rancid were on Epitaph, becoming superstars, and I would have liked for my band to have been on Epitaph, becoming a superstar too.
You know, people do need to understand why all these things happen. It's like until you're like in a band and working at the label and saying we got to get balance here, it wasn't going to make any sense.
The truth is that if it had been slightly different timing, I don't think Bad Religion ever would have gone to Atlantic.
We went to Atlantic amidst a very difficult time in terms of band communication. So it wasn't such a glorious decision, such a great feeling to put out a record on a major label.
I think the naivete on my part about going to a major label was the turnover rate for employees and executives there is insane. Like every 3 months, it's like you get a whole new crew.
Through no fault of Atlantic Records, no fault of Epitaph, so many cultural factors conspired at that moment to make it an inauspicious move that we just sort of trotted along and, you know, didn't realize the direction we were headed.
I don't know if you know this, but you know, a lot of guys in big rock bands take along a personal bodyguard or a technical assistant, or, well, not this guy. And it's not only because I'm not in a big rock band, it's because I'm old-fashioned. That's right. I still use a cord on my microphone, and that means sometimes I gotta switch mics. We still use our own towels and our old-fashioned, hey wait, you don't have a cord on your bass, you. Anyway, I am privileged to be able to show you something that I've developed over the years. It's a special technique in changing microphones. And if you'll indulge me, I'd rather do it here in front of stage and go back there and do it. All right. Brooks, do your little thing. This really adds a little to the tension. Can we get some more light on? Can we get some light on this subject, please? I could never do that. Eat your heart out, Metallica.